There seems to be a vicious, never-ending cycle of unnecessary provocation from some non-Muslims misusing freedom of speech, and then the usual violent and ignorant reaction from some Muslims around the world. Does Islam punish blasphemy by death? What does Islam teach about responding to mockery and abuse? Firstly, Islam does not allow Muslims to mock even what it considers imaginary gods of other faiths. Secondly, contrary to what ignorant clerics might say, neither the Quran nor the Prophet Muhammad, peace be on him, ever prescribed any punishment to be meted out by humans for mockery or abuse. The Quran tells mankind that God will himself deal with those who perpetrate mockery of the beliefs of others. The Quran instead simply teaches Muslims to overlook abuse and leave the company of such people with the salutation of peace until they change their ignorant ways. Finally, the life of the Prophet Muhammad, on whom be peace, is replete with instances of putting up with abuse and insult and forgiving even his worst enemies. Thus, he was given the title of the mercy for all mankind by Allah in the Quran. Dear Muslims, do you forget what happened when Abdullah bin Ubay blasphemed the Prophet? How did he respond? He rejected calls for Abdullah to be killed. When he died, the Prophet led his funeral prayer and gave him his own shirt for a shroud. O Muslims, have you forgotten how at the fall of Makkah, the Prophet, peace be on him, pardoned all who had insulted and cursed him as a Sahir, Majnoon, Muftar and Mashoor? Have you forgotten how he forgave Hind, wife of Abu Sufyan, who had cannibalized Hamza's liver on the battlefield to fulfill her savage vow? Have you forgotten his forgiveness of Habar, who killed his own pregnant daughter Zainab? And have you forgotten his response to the angel when he forgave the Yobs of Taif, who stoned him till his shoes were filled with blood, praying instead that God would guide them and not punish them? That you have forgotten his holy example is the cause of your downfall. It is the reason for the coming of the Imam Mahdi and Messiah, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, on whom be peace, to return you to his true example once again. As those who have accepted the Imam Mahdi, we implore you, O Muslims, follow the example of the Prophet, peace be on him. Therein lies your eminence.